Hi everyone, my name is Cecily and welcome to my channel, The Lovers Astro and Tarot. This reading is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the charismatic sign of Leo. Hi Leo, you guys have some powerful stuff going on this month in terms of love. So my singles, let's get right to it and let's see exactly what's happening in the month of December. So the first card that you actually received is the Star. It's a major arcana. I love these cards. The depiction on this one is absolutely beautiful. And basically the Star, you see this woman, she's actually a goddess, and she's pouring these urns into this body of water. And it's supposed to represent purity. But it's not just purity of the person or purity of you, Leo. What it's really trying to say is there's an intention behind the love that you're seeking that's actually there, that you're going to be met with. There is a pure intention for this person that is coming into your life. And they're coming into your life towards the end of December, probably the beginning of January, sometime after the holidays. It has something to do with New Year's or being introduced. There's something there. But it's like, Leo, this card is saying, I want love. That's very clear. I want to be loved. I want to be cherished. It's a very sort of beautiful, romantic sort of feeling. It's the highest of intentions. It's the greatest type of love that you're seeking. You're not just trying to give yourself to anybody. You're trying to really accomplish a true love, a real meaning behind it. And, the reason why is because with anything else, you're not really in a place where you're just looking to have fun right now because your guard is really up. I'm not saying that you've been hurt in the past, but it's definitely possible when it's connected to this Nine of Wands. But it might just be something where you're really ready. You're really ready to look for the person that's the one. It's not just a time for you to go out and have a good time. And Leo, you love to have a good time. So, this is really saying something. The Nine of Wands is a card that is about all these outside circumstances that have come your way in the past that you're weary of now. And if you look at it, there's a man standing in front of all of these rods, and these rods are meant to represent energy or experiences or people even. Situations where you feel like you're guarding and protecting yourself. You're guarding and protecting yourself to try to stop the negativity from affecting you. And as you can see, he's on the lookout. He's watching for something. He's looking over his shoulder, basically. So there's a part of you that says, I want love. But it can only be the truest, purest possible form. I'm unwilling to take anything else. I'm unwilling to look over my shoulder. I'm unwilling to be in that position any longer. And the Six of Pentacles says that I'm looking for something that's fair and balanced. So as you move into the third week of December, you're going to be in a place where you're looking for the value of a connection. You're looking for the value of the people around you. You're balancing things out. You're weighing things. You're trying to decide who should be in your life, who's important, who should stay, who should go. Do I give myself to this new year? How do I deal with that? Especially with this Six of Pentacles, it's a really good time for you to think about a New Year reading. It's a really good time for you to think about, the people and to reevaluate what's important to you right now. You have a lot of that in this reading. This is about intentions and what you're shooting for. This is about, you looking at the past and saying, I really don't want to go in that direction. And this person is also looking to the past. You have a lot of things that are trying to shrug off your shoulders, but this is where you start to look forward. This is where you start to get to a place where you're looking for common ground with the people around you. You're looking for things to change. You're looking for people to value you, to be fair, because you want to give yourself away. The Six of Pentacles traditionally means you're fair, you're balanced, you're willing to give to the people around you. But it's not just your means, it's not just money, it's not just your worth. It's also your self-worth, it's also your love, it's also, this purity of love that you're looking to be able to share with somebody. That's also really important. Now, this person that comes into your life at the end of the year, this person is this Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups in reverse is kind of a double whammy in the sense that queens are all about emotions in terms of court cards. Kings are very much about action. Knights are very much about, action. But queens are about how we deal with things from an emotional perspective. It's about how we line ourselves up with what we're feeling and what the intention is versus what the logical thing to do is. So when you get a queen, it's really important for you to know that they're going to be coming from a very emotional place and that they're not going to be thinking with their heads. So if they do anything that's out of place or that's not in focus, it's because they're in a state where they feel like emotions matter more. That's what's really important to them. Now, as you move forward, you're going to find out this person isn't necessarily in the best emotional place, even though they're coming from an emotional frame of mind. They really don't know how to handle those emotions. That's what the Queen is saying to you in reverse. But they're trying to learn. They're coming from a place where they've been hurt in the past too. But I would say that this person in reverse is a little bit more damaged than this Nine of Wands. So in learning who this person is and trying to treat this person in fairness, you're still going to have to deal with some of their emotional baggage. It's still not going to be perfect. It's going to be at a place where you still have to work some things out, and you're not really going to know how to deal with this person because you have two completely different perspectives. Now, this person is most likely going to be a water sign, or they're going to have something that's very powerful in a water sign. It doesn't have to be their sun, but they can be a Cancer, they can be a Scorpio, they can be a Pisces. There's going to be something about them that gives off that intense emotion, that intense need to connect with somebody, but they're not necessarily going to know how to do it in the proper way. Now, the thing that, is really important with this is that their intentions are just as pure as yours, but they might not know how to handle those things. So every situation is going to be different. Like I said, this is a general reading in terms of the way that Leo is moving, but it's not necessarily, it's not a necessity that this person is going to be able to handle that. So for some of you, this person is going to be perfect and you guys will get over that hump in the road because there's not really that much damage, and the star is really the most powerful card in this reading. So that's really going to help, and that's really going to allow this person to grow into this relationship. So it is, you meeting somebody and things taking that romantic turn. But for some of you, this Queen is actually going to be at a place where, because when a Queen of Cups is in reverse, there's an empty cup, which means that, all of that water is not there. Now, the star is a regeneration, which is great because, as you can see, she's pouring water into this body of water. So this is a body of water, and this is the star that's regenerating that body of water, which is beautiful. But that takes time. That takes getting over all of this in this process. So please feel free to give me a call if you're interested in a reading, or if you feel like, you're not really sure what direction things are going to go. You are basically at a point where the relationship has great potential, but you want to be able to enhance that potential as much as you possibly can. So that is there for you. That is something that is coming, Leo. So keep an eye out for that, and enjoy your holidays and your new year. And thank you so much, you guys, for all your likes, comments, and subscribes. And I'll see you guys next month.